You don't wait in corners, you don't blend with the night. You move toward the center where there's always light. Every room's a stage, every crowd you prize. You measure your existence by the size of their eyes. You're not just in the moment, you're racing for the bright, always chasing every spotlight. You say it's just ambition, you say it's how you shine, but silence makes you restless, like you're running out of time. You turn small talk into drama, you stretch a simple glance into something cinematic, just to hold a chance. When the tension shifts away, you feel the ground move fast, like relevance is fragile, like nothing ever lasts. If no one's watching, do you still glow? If the lights go down, where do you go? You're chasing every spotlight, like it's oxygen, breathing in approval, again and again. Chasing every spotlight, afraid to be unseen. But who are you? And the stage goes clean. You curate every image, you polish every word, you amplify your presence just to make it heard. You say you're independent, you say you don't depend, but why does every compliment feel like it must offend? You laugh a little louder when someone turns their head. You live for validation and everything makes sense. Is it power that you're craving, or fear of fading out? Is it confidence you're wearing, or quiet doubt? You're chasing every spotlight, but light can burn and fade. It doesn't build foundations on the stage you made. Chasing every spotlight, but someday you might find it. The brightest kind of power is the one you don't have to remind. You're chasing every spotlight. You're chasing every spotlight. It's the one you don't have to remind. You don't walk into a room, you make an entrance loud, every move calculated to pull in the crowd. You don't just want the music, you want the spotlight too. Every mirror in the building feels like it's for you. You're not just living moments, you're measuring their size. You're always looking for eyes. You tilt your head just slightly to see who's watching now. You laugh a little louder when attention's in the crowd. You say it's just your confidence, you say it's who you are, but silence makes you nervous when no one's looking from afar. You check reflections in the glass as if they hold your worth, like validation from a dress like it's a statement. You move like it's a show. Every step is choreographed to make the tension grow. You say you don't need approval. You say you're doing fine. But why does every glance feel like a lifeline? When the crowd turns elsewhere, when the focus fades away, do you still feel steady? Or slowly drift to gray? Is it attention you're chasing, or something deeper inside? Is it confidence you're wearing, or something you hide? What if no one sees? Would you still move the same way or drop down to your knees? What if the mirror vanished and the room turned dim? Would you still feel powerful or quietly shrink within? You're always looking for eyes, or maybe you should try to stand without the spotlight and let the moment lie. Always looking for eyes, searching for applause, but maybe you're enough without their eyes. You move like you're electric, even when the music's low. Every step intentional, in the afterglow. You don't dance for rhythm, you don't dance for change. You're moving through the shadows, dancing for the glance. Every turn is measured, every pause is planned. You don't need their voices, just sighs you understand. You catch the room in fragments, mirrors, lights and smoke. You live between reflections and the tension that they provoke. Your smile comes in stages, your silence comes in waves. You chill just slightly closer when the spot behaves. You say you love the energy, you say you love the vibe, but when nobody's watching, something shifts inside. If the music fades and the lights go low, would you still be moving with nowhere to go? You're dancing for the glance, living for the stare, spinning in the moment just to feel them there. Dancing for the glance every single night. But who are you without the light? You test the air with confidence, like you on the floor. Every look that lingers makes you want more. You say it's just expression, you say it's just your art, but attention is the rhythm beating in your heart. When the crowd grows restless, when their focus drifts, you feel a sudden drop like gravity shifts. Is it freedom that you're chasing, or fear of fading out? Is it admiration or hidden? You're dancing for the glance, breathing in applause, turning fleeting moments into cause. Dancing for the glance, like it keeps you whole, but borrowed fascination can't steady your soul. What if the mirror cracked? What if the lights went blind? What if there was more left to read? You're dancing for the glance, but glances never stay. They flicker like a spark and fade away. Dancing for the glance, but someday you might see the strongest kind of presence is the one that's free. You don't walk, you glide, like the floor is your stage. Every moment calculated, every glance engaged. You don't need a conversation, you don't need a name, just a flicker in their eyes to feed the flame. You say you're just confident, you say you're just free, but you're living for the love more than you wanna be. You scan the room in seconds, checking who's aware. You hold a pose a little longer if someone starts to stare. Your reflection feels like proof that you still exist. You measure your importance by who can't resist. When the attention shifts away, you feel the subtle drop, like the music in your chest suddenly stops. If no one turns to watch when you cross the floor, do you still feel powerful or need something more? You're living for the look, breathing in their gaze, turning every passing second into praise. Living for the look, needing to be seen, but who are you when the lights go clean? You dress like every detail is meant to provoke. You move like every silence is a hidden joke. You say you love the freedom, you say it's just your style, but validation lingers longer than a smile. When the crowd gets distracted and the focus fades, you feel the quiet creeping through the games you play. Is it power that you're chasing, or fear of being small? Is it admiration or something deeper in the fall? You're living for the look every night again, searching for approval from strangers and friends. Living for the look, like it keeps you whole, but borrowed fascination can anchor your soul. What if the mirrors vanish? What if no one cares? But someday you might find the strongest kind of presence is the one that's undefined. You don't just stand there quietly, you shift until they look. Every silence makes you restless, like a page without a book. You measure every heartbeat by who is watching you, like visibility alone can make you true. You say you're just as hard as well. You say you're just free, but underneath the movement, you're needing to be seen. You check reflections constantly in glass and passing screens. You scroll through every moment to see what it means. If the room gets louder but no one says your name, you feel the air grow thinner, like you lost the game. You say you don't depend on anyone's applause, but why does every compliment feel like a cause? If no one turns their head when you walk by, do you still feel solid or question why? You're needing to be seen in every light you find, searching for confirmation from every pair of eyes. Needing to be seen, like it keeps you whole, but borrowed admiration can't fill a quiet soul. You raise your voice a little when the focus fades. You stretch your story wider in subtle shades. You call it confidence, you call it style, but without a witness, it lasts a while. When the spotlight moves on and the noise grows thin, you're left with only silence under your skin. Is it attention you're chasing, or fear of disappearing? Is it validation, or something you're not hearing? You're needing to be seen in crowded flashing rooms, living off reactions that fade too soon. Needing to be seen every night again, but who are you when the lights go dim? What if no one's watching? What if no one reacts? What if the stage is empty and there's no one to attract? Would you still feel powerful standing on your own? Or is your sense of self still not fully grown? You're needing to be seen, but you don't need the crowd. Not every quiet presence has to don't just enter a room, you scan them first, looking for the eyes that satisfy your thirst. You move like every second is a silent dare, living in the tension, searching for a stare. You don't need conversation, you don't need a name, just someone's delivering gaze to fuel the flame. You catch reflections in the glass like roof that chisels a stretch. A single moment to something you can twist. You said it's just nature, you like the energy, but without someone watching, who would you be? When the crowd is shifting, no one looks your way. You feel the ground get thinner underneath the play. If the room goes quiet, no eyes remain, do you still feel solid or slowly drained? You're searching for a stare in every crowded space, living off the echo of someone's gaze. Searching for a stare like it keeps you whole, but borrowed validation can anchor your soul. You angle every movement like it's meant to land. You turn the smallest silence into something grand. You say you love attention, but you won't admit how empty it feels when you don't get it. You laugh a little louder when someone looks twice. You call it confidence, but what's the price? Is it power you're chasing, or fear of fading out? Is it admiration or hidden doubt? You're searching for a stare, waiting for the spark, turning every dim room into a mark. Searching for a stare every single night, but who are you without the light? What if no one watches? What if no one sees? Would you still move the same with that same ease? What if the mirror vanished and the lights turned bare? Would you still feel certain without a stare? You're searching for a stare, but eyes can turn away. Not every passing glance is meant to stay. Searching for a stare, but someday you might find the strongest kind of presence is the one from inside. You fix your face before you enter, like curtain about to rise. Every step rehearsed in silence, every move disguised. You don't just speak, you deliver every word in tone, like the world's a constant audience, and you're never alone. You call it self-expression, you say it's who you are, but tell me honestly now, who are you performing for? You check the room for witnesses before you start to shine. You stretch a simple moment into something by design. Your laughter hits a little louder when someone's watching close. Your confidence gets stronger when the attention grows. When no one's looking your way, you feel the sudden shift performing for? Every night, every scene, living like the spotlight is what makes you seen. Who are you performing for? When the room is bare, if no one's there to watch you, do you still care? You curate every image, you polish every flaw, you turn your life cinematic just to earn their all. You say you don't need validation, you say you're just bold, but why does silence make you feel so cold? You dance between reflections, you live between applause. You say it's all authentic, but what's the cause? Is it admiration you're trying to secure, or is it something deeper you're unsure? Who are you performing for? Whose eyes define your worth? Whose silent confirmation gives your presence birth? Who are you performing for? When the stage is gone, are you still the same, or was it all a song? What if the mirror cracks? What if the crowd fades out? What if the noise disappears and there's only doubt? Would you still feel solid standing in your skin, or is the role you're playing the only way you win? Who are you performing for? You don't have to pretend, not every room is waiting for you to bend. Who are you performing for? Maybe someday you'll see the strongest kind of presence doesn't need an audience to be. You walk in slow motion, like cameras in your head. Every glance you capture is a line you read. You don't just feel the moment, you need it amplified. Every pair of watching eyes becomes your guide. You say you're just as restless, you say you're just intense, but underneath the surface, you crave the attention. You are just your reflection in every passing screen. You live between reactions and what they might mean. You tilt your smile slightly when someone looks too long. You feed off silent whispers like they make you strong. When the focus shifts away, you feel the shift inside. Like relevance is fragile, like you might slowly slide. If no one's watching, do you still feel real? If no one's reacting, what do you feel? You crave the attention, like air in your lungs, living off the echoes of what's unsung. You crave the attention, needing to be seen, but who are you when the lights turn clean? You don't trust the quiet, you don't like the still. You stir the room gently just to feel the thrill. You flirt with every spotlight, you dance inside a stare. You say it's harmless energy, but you're aware that silence makes you smaller. The shadows make you you're trying to curve? Or is it something broken? Is it something broken you haven't faced yet? You crave the attention in every crowded space, searching for reflection in someone else's gaze. You crave the attention like it keeps you whole, but borrowed admiration can anchor your soul. What if no one looks? What if no one turns? What if the room goes quiet, but you still feel powerful, standing on your own? Or is your confidence a seed not fully grown? You crave the attention, but it fades away.